use it. Don't use it.
We're live, 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 live.
You could never try to sing that high. Can you sing that high?
No, I'm not a soprano. I'm deep.
You're not a who? A soprano. What does that mean?
Like, that means you have a high range and alto is a low range.
Where'd you learn this from?
I was in choir, like all 4 years of high school.
For someone that is completely tone deaf and knows nothing about...
I'm tone deaf.
Because you don't know...
I can keep a tone when I'm singing along to songs.
No, you can't. You are, like most women, I know that sounds sexist, but you're tone deaf. So? It's okay, though. It's not like a good or bad thing. Can I have that mod, please? There you go. The one that makes me look like I have a big penis.
A raging hard-on?
Yep. Speaking of raging hard-ons, oh, that's a story I can't wait to tell. Anyways, it feels like it's been...
a long time.
Feels like it's been like fucking 6 months. It's only been a week. That's like, there wasn't a show last week, right?
No.
So then that's what? 14 days?
2 weeks? Yeah.
Damn.
But you haven't gone live, like, at all, though.
No, I haven't.
Except for ST show.
What's going on, folks? Wow, this feels really awkward for some reason.
We're going to change this up. We're just going to pre-record this, and then we'll post it tomorrow.
Yeah. We're out. Bye, folks.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you next week.
We changed our minds.
Oh, my gracious. All right, what's going on, folks? This takes about a minute for this to sink in that we're actually live. I don't know why it feels so weird, but so we haven't see what happens when we take 1 week off.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Feels awkward for us as well.
Does it feel awkward watching as much as it is doing? Phew.
So I had a good birthday. Last
I
Friday was my birthday. It was a
your
very nice birthday. Mark and Marcus picked out a new bracelet for me, and they got me a little Tigger charm that Marcus thought was Tony the Tiger from the cereal. And I got some tank tops, and Mark got me a cool cup. Oh, should I go get it?
If you want, yeah, go ahead. Thank you, Mr. Richard, for that beautiful donation starting off Friday's show. And he says, "What's up, Fagans? What's going on, Mr. Richard? A.K.A. Dick." Because Richard, isn't like Dick short for Richard? Like, can you name your kid Dick, or do you have to name him Richard and they call him Dick? Because who would actually name their kid Dick? He looks like a dick. You know what? We should name him Dick. Dick for short. But does anyone have the legal name of Dick, though? Not Richard, just Dick.
And then, so Mark got me this cup.
Ta-da.
You got to read all the spots. And then on the back here.
It's going to be hard to read that, but it's very... It's like a bitch cup.
Yeah. But kind of also like a White Claw cup. So it was cute. It was very nice.
Angela's impossible to buy stuff for.
I'm not.
She is.
I'm not. There's a whole folder on Amazon that says stuff Angela likes that I just add stuff to. That you would think you could just go in there and find stuff.
Yeah, but it's not fud stuff. It's like knickknacks.
It isn't. It's all kinds of stuff. And then Saturday we had my party, and my childhood best friend from Sterling came up with her. Oh, I got a story about this, guys. So she came up with her boyfriend, his daughter, and they brought their dog, who's a husky, and she's not a huge husky. She's a little bit on a smaller side.
Before you start the story, the whole party I spent in the basement.
Yeah, so he wasn't feeling good. He spent the entire party in the basement. But as soon as they got here, her dog's name is Zadie. Zadie and Roger started playing. They were great.
Oh, my God.
But Zadie kind of put her nose in Roger's crotch, so then he fell over on the floor and laid on his back, and she was licking his wiener.
Oh, my God.
Like, full on licking his wiener, and he was just laying there taking it. And then for the rest of the night, anytime she put her nose by his belly, he fell on the floor, rolled on his back, and just waited for the great licking.
Dude, once I seen that, I was... Everyone thought it was funny. I was like, "Oh my God, I can't!" I feel like he was being raped.
Just licking it, and he was enjoying himself.
He looked like he was like...
He was just laying, and every time she walked up to him and put her nose by his belly, he fell on his side, rolled on his back, and was like, "There it is."
I thought you said that dog was fixed. Obviously, it probably wasn't.
I'm guessing not. I thought she said it was, but
You just said that so they could bring the dog over.
no, I thought she said it was. I didn't ask her after when they were here.
Most of you guys know how I am, and the minute, no offense to her friends, like they're nice people, they're good people, but the minute they walked in with their kid and their dog, I'm like, oh my god, it went from a quiet house to an actual real household with like kids and dogs. Can
I
gotta
ask
go.
you guys something? What time is it?
What?
It's 8:00.
It's,
No, 7:00. Sorry.
It's Ham's time.
Ham's time.
Thank you, Terry, for that donation, asking what time it is. Yeah, so it was...
But it was very nice. Everybody came and they were just celebrating me, and we didn't have a cake. So my friend lit her lighter, and they all sang happy birthday to me, and I blew the lighter out. So it was very nice. It was a good birthday.
Does Roger come up to you now and roll over on his back? Hell no.
No.
So, well, since he's fixed, does he get horny?
I don't know. But I did his daughter's makeup, and she looks super cute. She's 12. So it was a fun night. It was fun. I was hungover AF Sunday. Had a nice headache.
You were up till 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Of course you'd be hungover. Anyways, yeah, that's that. I was pretty good. I only bitch and moan near the end of it when they were outside at like 2:00 talking. I'm like, I forgot what I said, but
I don't know. I just heard you yell, and I was like, ugh, it's time
yeah,
to bed.
I got kind of grumpy near the end of it.
All right, so the big elephant in the room, he is still coming off the medication. We had to go back on the medication a little bit, so we're having to taper more doses because he went from 1 milligram to nothing, and that wasn't working.
You would think 1 milligram
sleep
is like...
Yeah, it was 2 really, really bad nights. Last Thursday and Friday were really bad, so he went back on to 1 milligram, and we're cutting it down. So
now we're on a 0.5 milligram as of
So if
Sunday.
you guys can still hang in there with us, there may be some days where he's not going to go live. There might be Fridays where he might not go live, but
I should still be. I should be good, I think, from here on out.
We got some CBD and some other things, so hopefully we can kind of keep the feelings down.
Because I went from 8 milligrams to 1 milligram. That's a huge jump. And then I tried to quit it. You would think 1 milligram is pretty small, so like, all right, that's small enough dose. Why can I stop there? And that's what I did that day I went live, and after 48 hours, I was ready to fucking jump out a window. I'm like,
his head hurt so bad, he like literally started pounding his head on the wall, and I was like, we can't do this. You got to take a piece. Like, you have to take a little piece. You can't do this. Like, we can't do this.
And then as I researched it more and figured, since I've been taking it for 10 years, the shit, even though I get off of it like 48 hours, 72 hours, the shit is like in my bones, in my muscles, in my fat.
Yeah.
So I got to get it out of that. So, yeah, long story short.
It's a long detox process.
I was watching this one dude, and he said when he went through it, he went from 1 milligram to 0.5 milligram to 0.25 milligrams, and then he came off of it, and he said it was pretty smooth after that, but...
Somebody just said they had a buddy that went from 0.25, and it was a horrible week for them.
Yeah, it's probably going to be, but I loaded up on a shit ton of CBD, and yeah, I'm loaded down, so...
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could do this one.
So one more, I guess, big announcement. Is
there another announcement? Which one is this?
Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
So my brother is flying in from Tennessee tonight. I'm picking him up. And tomorrow we are going to go see our biological father for the first time in 30 years. So we're going to go do that tomorrow.
I have a feeling she might end up dead in the basement. So I told her to be careful, but a little creepy. Thank you, Mr. Terry, for that lovely donation. Happy birthday. Buy something nice, Angela.
Thank you so much. I'll get me
Terry, what is she
minis.
I don't even think you can get bagel minis for that. Terry, we're gonna need a few
They're
more.
like $4, $5.
We need a few more zeros on that. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say hey, what's up to everybody. I'm sorry. What's going on, Andy? Anthony, how you doing? Brian, we got Cheryl in the house. Oh shit, DC's here. What's up, DC?
Hi, DC.
We got Douglas. We got the lovely or not so lovely Ed Barkley. What's going on, Georgia boy?
Billy Lee. You missed her. I don't know.
Where's she?
It popped. It like randomly popped up right
Oh,
there.
sorry, Billy. You just popped up out of nowhere. How dare you?
Ed Barkley.
Georgia boy, what's going on? Holly Go Heavy. I don't think I've seen that name before.
No. You
What's
missed
up?
Happy Hippie. You just skipped over Happy
No,
Hippie.
I didn't.
Yes,
Did
you
I?
did. You said Georgia Boy and then Holly Go Heavy.
I'm using my bad eye. I'm using my good eye. Jason, what's going on? Jennifer. We got Marcus, a.k.a. not my real son. Neil. We got Nikki. Now, Nikki and Jennifer are...
Married.
Okay, I was certain, but the last name, that didn't give it away. I don't know what did.
Well, you could think that they're sisters, just unmarried.
NorCal, what is going on, buddy? Ray Ray's in the house. We got Sean, a.k.a. Scene. We got Terry Scooter, who's dropping some fat donations tonight. Troy V. We got the Drunk Bachelor. We got myself, and we're missing a shit ton of people, but you know what it is? It is what it is. Jackie Chan's in the house. Is that the real Jackie Chan? It's got to be the real Jackie Chan. Well done for coming as far as you have, Mark. Keep going. You can do this. Thank you, sir, or ma'am.
Thank you, DC. Thank you.
So yeah, and I've been pretty much like, I started riding my bike and shit.
He's rode his bike 2 days in a row now, you guys.
Yeah, because I've noticed like if I can naturally boost my whatever those are called,
Dopamine and serotonin.
yeah, it helps a little bit. So I've been doing that a little bit. The only like, it's really hard at night when you go to bed. It's like I barely get any sleep. It just so, and I have one other problem. And people are going to think it's a joke or like, why am I complaining about this? But hopefully it's nothing serious. I've been getting erections every night or for the past 3 nights now. Like it wakes me up every couple hours. I'm like rock hard. If I have to go to the bathroom, I have to wait about 5 minutes for it to go down to pee. I go back to bed, wake up, I'm hard. And I'm not horny or anything. I'm not having wet dreams. I'm not having sexual dreams. Like I took a nap today, woke up hard. Like I keep waking up with boners.
Baby boners?
Well, baby, baby size boners, but
no, I mean, when babies go to sleep and then you take their diaper off, they have little.
Yeah, I mean, I've had, it's normal for guys to wake up with a hard on. That's normal, but waking up every couple hours because you're hard and it's uncomfortable is driving me nuts. Blood flow is improving. So I'm thinking it's either a good thing this is happening or it's maybe a bad sign that something's going on. So I don't know.
I'll take advantage of that. Not at 3:00 in the morning. I'm trying to sleep. I gotta go to work.
Yeah, I'm not. It's the thing is, I'm not even horny. Like I just wake up like, oh my god. So I gotta sit there. I gotta stand up and like do stuff in order to fucking at least get somewhat limp so I can take a piss. So I'm hoping it's something to do with. I don't know. Something to do with something mentally. Because I figure if you're coming off this weird-ass medication, it's probably going to do some crazy shit. And it's pretty solid, too. Like, my penis usually doesn't have veins sticking out, but there's veins sticking out. It's
oh my God.
Pretty graphic. It's a good thing. Thank you, Georgia boy. Like, I don't have problems getting hard. That's not, it's not like I suffer from ED or anything, but when I try to Google it, everything comes back like the opposite, like erectile dysfunction. It's like, no.
Well, everything about you is like backwards. So.
Yeah. Margaret, Rascal Scooter is not considered riding a bike. Technically, it is. My Rascal has pedals on it. And don't talk shit about Rascal Scooters because I think Terry owns one. I was taking 20 to 30 Norcos a day and Kratom, and jerking it helped. Might be too much info, but this is the Vape and Fagan channel, and nothing is off limits. Yeah, I think... But I'm not... Well, I guess my hormones have really increased a lot, but the hard-ons are not... I've actually bought Kratom, too, and I know there's like a 50-50 thing with people getting off opiates. Like some say Kratom is good. Other people say no, don't take Kratom. Trying to get off.
Nocturnal penile tumescence
Oh no.
occurs during REM sleep.
I don't even want to know what that is.
I would assume
Sounds like you're
hard on at night, but not like horny hard on.
Yeah, but all like all night long.
I don't know. I don't have a penis, so I can't help you.
But when I was researching shit to take to kind of ease the symptoms, some people were for Kratom, some weren't. I've taken Kratom before for a while, and
just get another legless Lucy.
I don't need another one. The one I got's holding up pretty good. It's getting kind of beat up looking, but Richard, thank you, sir. You son of a bitch.
Mark, you can do medical detox and you won't feel shit. I told him to look it up, and he.
What is that?
Going to the medical place.
I was thinking that too, but I'm thinking, is that overkill for my situation though?
I don't think it's overkill for anything. If you're having a hard time, you're having a hard time. It doesn't matter if it's 0.001 or 8 milligrams. If you're having a hard time, you're having a hard time.
Well, the way they do it, from what I read, is they start you off at the highest dose possible at 24 milligrams, and then they drop you down to like over a 7-day period or something like that.
But your hormones and test getting back to normal.
Hopefully that's what it is. Thank you, Mr. Fat Guy, for that beautiful donation. You sure it's not just morning wood at 3 a.m.? Nope. I get morning wood, but this is like, I wake up every 2 hours. I'm extremely hard. And if I wake up 5 times a night and I'm hard,
it's annoying.
It's annoying.
First question is from Dylan. He says, "Happy Friday, bitches. Hi, Angela. How are you doing? And Mark USOB, how are you doing yourself? And Mark, when is it a good time for a new vapor like myself to get something high end?"
Who was that from?
Dylan Bass.
Dylan, you do not need anything high end. Stick to what you know, which is pod systems. High end for you is dangerous.
They give you Valium and vitamins. You can sleep through it. Oh.
Yeah, I heavily researched some of the best sites to buy CBD from, because we go to this store by us that this like little hippie lady owns, and she gives out CBD for free.
Yeah, she'll give you free samples and everything.
She likes to play doctor because she'll write like a little fake prescription. She's like, okay, take this once a day. And so I bought, so we got some of these. They're 50 milligrams each.
Where's the little spoon thing she gave us? This is how much of it.
Oh, the little heroin spoon.
Yeah, she gave us.
I think I threw it out.
She gave us a little itty bitty metal spoon about that big, and she's like, "We used to use these in the '70s. Don't do that anymore." I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I bought the broad spectrum, the full spectrum. So I got I think this is not the full. This is the full spectrum, which I don't understand how this works. Because this has 10 milligrams of THC. How is that legal to sell online? I don't know. It must not. Is it like real THC? I don't see how that's possible. Because when we go to the dispensary, I buy gummies that have 1 milligram of THC in them. So how the hell could... I don't know. Anyways, I bought CBD capsules. I've got CBD isolate, which is the powder. I got CBD RSO, which is like the strongest. And then
legal in Illinois. Okay, so if you're on a website that sells THC and you put in your address and it comes up with a state that has legal marijuana, they sell it to you. But if you can't
you can't ship THC legally.
Well, maybe you can now but maybe only to certain states that are legal.
Well, you took one of those, right? You said you're not high?
I'm not high, no,
okay,
but I'm very like...
CBD... Well, no, I know CBD has some THC in it, but not 10 milligram. Like, CBD does work. Everyone's different, though.
CBD works if you get, like, actual, like, decent CBD. Like,
yeah.
I don't really take it, but when we go to that little shop and she gives us, like, a free little gummy, those are nice. Like, it's a nice, like, calming over your body.
If you get, like, the gas station, tobacco store CBD,
That's not going to do it.
So I got a shit ton and then I'm like, you know what? Let's do the Kratom thing just in case. So I bought some Kratom. I know a lot of people are kind of against Kratom, but I've had good luck with it. So I bought, I don't know which ones these are. I did research though. Has anyone ever tried this before, out of curiosity? Da-da, da-da-da-da. I'm only going to use the Kratom, I think, if I really feel the need to. Because nothing like swallowing fucking 6 to 10 capsules. I know you can buy the powder, but the powder is disgusting. I've tried the powder, and it's You tried it at one time. Didn't you remember we were at the
you had me take like 6 capsules, and I was like, I don't feel very good.
Yeah. We went to a vape shop once, and that's when I first got introduced to Kratom, like years ago. And this guy was, that dude was, remember that, what was his name, Twinkie?
Twinkie, yeah.
He would take spoonfuls of the powder, dump it in his mouth, and then chase it with like orange juice. And like, oh my God, that's disgusting.
Has anyone here tried GABA? Gabapentin? I like me a gabapentin. Those are nice.
Gabapentin puts me to sleep.
Yeah, but it's like the best sleep I've ever had in my life. John DeJung says, most important question for today, what do we have for dinner? And good to see you back again. So dinner, I don't know what we're going to do because I got to go.
I would say just pick up something.
Yeah.
Though there is a new taco at Taco Bell that I would love to try. It's like a dipping taco.
You can swing at Taco Bell. It's right there.
It's like but that's something.
But we're only blocks away. It's not like if I get it right here by the house.
No, I definitely want to be there for that.
Well, then White Castle it is.
Oh, no.
Well, what else can we get at 10 o'clock at night?
There's just be a bunch of... the White Castle we had the other night was disgusting. It was like, I thought it was horrible. If we get the
White Castle by the airport.
I don't...
Rod Chuck, thank you so much for that. GABA isn't the same as gabapentin. Oh, then what is it?
Oh.
I thought GABA meant gabapentin.
Is there a CBD gummy that... Yes, they have... They've got all different types of CBD, but they have some that is specifically designed to relax you and help you sleep. I believe, I could be wrong, but I think those are it's the CBD with the CBG in it. I'm not 100% sure. But as always, I did my research on websites because I just don't buy from random websites like somebody does.
I don't buy from random websites. You think they're random because you've never heard of it, but everybody uses it. If
anyone needs a legit website to either buy CBD from or the Kratom, I got this shit in 2 days. I ordered it. I ordered it, I think, Wednesday morning.
Yeah. And
I got it already. So it was. I think they're in California. I think.
Robert Skrelly says, "Love you guys. Love you too." Ray Franklin says, "Hello, Dr. Fagan. I have a new hairy mole. Should I be concerned? Check PayPal."
Ooh. I have a couple of million hairy moles.
Check your PayPal. I don't have mine.
I did.
I'm gonna go grab another water. I'll be right back.
Can you grab that thing that we bought? Oh, I got it right here. Never mind. Oh. I did go to the dispensary and talk to the bud tender, and this just goes to show you how I don't know how they don't know much. So I walked into the dispensary and I said, I'm withdrawing from an opiate medication. I don't smoke weed normally. Weed makes me paranoid. Can you recommend something that's not going to make me paranoid that might help with the withdrawal symptoms? And they're like, and they look, and then they say, yeah, this. So I buy it. And then when I get home, I research it. And I'm like, I'm not touching that shit. So this is what they told me to buy. For someone who doesn't smoke weed. And I know you're thinking, wow, are you shooting up now? No, it's not a syringe. Well, yeah, it is a syringe, but there's no needle on the end of it. You squirt it into your mouth. The Rick Simpson oil. There you go. That's what it is, RSO. So you put a grain of rice on your tongue. And this is supposed to be like cancer patient strong. Apparently, I don't know. But why would you recommend this to someone who doesn't smoke weed and gets paranoid? I'm terrified to take this. So Angela has agreed to be the test dummy on this. So she's going to test it. Not tonight, though, because she's got to drive. But we'll try it tomorrow.
Well, I was thinking maybe we test it next Friday live on the show. I would test it.
Alex, there we go. If Alex knows, it's not strong, it's full spectrum type shit. Yeah, but this is coming from Alex. This guy can smoke a pound of weed and not even be high. Has anyone tried it who doesn't smoke weed? I wonder what happens if you just squirt this whole thing in your mouth. You think you die? You probably
No.
well, you can't die from weed, but
You'd be in.
I just can't believe they would.
You'd be talking to aliens for a long time, for a good amount of time.
This will be sitting here for probably a long time. RSO is a pain medicine. It's good. Yeah, but does it make you paranoid? I don't want to be fucking freaking out thinking my heart's stopping and maybe we should try it next weekend. That way if we start freaking out, we can freak out live.
Yeah. I've only like freaked out one time, and it was a gummy, and for some reason like my whole body went into like this weird freak out, and the pizza got delivered. I was standing at the counter and my whole body was like shaking, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? And so then, of course, because that's happening to me, then I really started to panic. And I'm like, Mark, can you please come sit with me and watch TV? And he's like, are you seriously asking me this right now? You gotta be freaked out.
She never tells me.
But
to
like
come
my whole
over.
body was, I was like, we're never doing this again. Because like my whole body was just like trembling and shaking. It was the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me.
I think it was, never mind, I'm not going to say. Thank you, Mr. Skrelly, for that beautiful donation. He says, great to have you back, slut.
What were you going to say?
Well, I legally can't say it. On how we obtained those edibles.
No, that was from the dispensary.
Oh,
that
we
was
bought
after.
those? Okay.
Yeah, that was.
I thought those were sent as a gift.
No. We bought those at the dispensary. That was shortly after it became legal.
Thank you, Chuck, for that beautiful donation. GABA is gamma amino acid, an amino acid. Don't be using big words, Chuck. You're just confusing me.
I'd prefer to refer to GABA as gabapentin.
Heard you can use meth to get off subs. You know, I might be willing to give that a try.
Or not. Johnny Hort says, what up, Angela and Sweet Cheeks? Mark, how you doing? How you doing? Are your cankles feeling any better? Get better soon.
Wow,
son.
my ankle's not that big. I mean, I get a big ankle every now and then, but that's pretty big.
Speaking of Mr. Hort, we're going to the Renaissance Fair with him and his cute little wife.
Yep.
Next Saturday, which is also the day of the Lobster Fest that I'm kind of now upset about.
And I'm not doing a vlog because vlogs lately with the GoPro have been. By the way, I returned that GoPro already.
Yeah.
It's a piece of shit. I'll be going live at the Renaissance Fair.
Go live and stuff, and we're also our friends Bill and Tony are coming with us as well.
So it's gonna be a little group. I might need a little meth for that weekend. Mark, squirt that syringe in your ass. Ooh, wow. Oof. If you squirt it in your ass and it bypasses everything and goes straight, that'll be an intense high. Sativa is not the paranoia
bringer. It's the terpenes that do it. Most people don't know shit.
Oh, is it? So how do you... So that's the thing, like, I wish you could walk into a dispensary and talk to somebody that knows
if those people in the
shit.
dispensary were like this lady at the CBD store, amazing. Oh, yeah. Like, she really should go work at the dispensary because she knows a lot of shit about shit.
Like, you walk into the CBD store, she'll ask you what's going on.
Yeah, why are you wanting this? What are you taking it for? And then she goes through all kinds of stuff. Well, what other medications are you on? What else are you doing? Okay, so you're going to want something like this. You don't want too much of this. Like,
she's like the best.
Like a pro at it.
I would love her as like a second wife because I have a feeling she would take good care of me. I'm not saying that you don't, but she would take care of me medically. Focus on the questions.
I've cut things off of you. I've pulled things out of you.
We don't have to
I've done all types of things, and now I'm doing this, so I don't take care of you medically.
I didn't say that.
I got your gallbladder removed for you.
You took my gallbladder out?
No, I said I got it removed for you.
Yeah, but you were kind of harsh at doing it.
And I got your eye taken care of, your
cataracts. I got glue on my nose still?
No.
What's on my nose?
Nothing.
It's like, I feel like there's something.
Because you're the type of guy, you can't just coddle. You can't be coddled into doing something. Like, it's okay, you have to be like, you know what? You're going to fucking stop doing this, get in the fucking car, and we're going. You're going to be pissed off, and you're going to be upset, and you're not going to talk to me, but you're going to get it done.
Did I cried hardcore when I had my gallbladder out? Because I was just, when I took me
But as soon as the results of the ultrasound came back that showed everything was fine except for his gallbladder, tear stopped. I was
I believe
could set him on fire right now.
When I was on the operating room table and they went in me, they said, "Holy fuck, look at the shit that's growing inside him. We can't tell his wife. It'll crush her. You know what? Let's just remove his gallbladder and not say anything."
You can't do that.
The tumor is growing from his chest down his leg.
Guess what? They have to document everything that they see, and you can see you could see your CT scan on your LiveWell app. You could see your ultrasound. You could see or you didn't have a CT scan.
Yeah,
your
exactly.
Ultrasound and all that kind of stuff. You could see all those results on there.
Well, at least coming off this stuff, I've noticed I haven't been paranoid the slightest bit.
He hasn't had anxiety attacks or panic attacks.
Which is amazing because...
He's been moody, but...
We went to the store yesterday. I actually did things by myself. I was shocked. Yeah. Went to the bank, bought stamps.
Oh, yeah. And I told him, I was like, I'm going to go stand in line for the deli. You go do this and this. And he went and did it. So Marcus is... listen to this bougie little bastard. He's in football now. Started back up. So he was taking like 3 Uncrustables with him. So I asked him, I was like, why don't we try to get you something better than the Uncrustables? Like, what do you want snack-wise
What
or
if
whatever?
people don't know what an Uncrustable is?
They know what a peanut butter and jelly. 3 of them. And so he was like, okay, I want hot chips. I want a big bag of the all pink or red Starburst. And I want... Arizona tea. And I was like, all right, well, what about like a food? Like, what about those Lunchables or the adult Lunchables? He's like, oh yeah, he says the charcuterie trays. And
what?
I was like,
whoa, slow down. You're talking so fast. What does what?
Charcuterie, it's like, you know, when you have all the meats and cheeses and crackers on a plate, that's what it's called.
I've never heard of that in my life.
Yeah, it's a thing now. So, and I was like, no, you bougie bastard, like food. So then he says, well, I want Hawaiian rolls, and you take like 4 of them and you cut them in half, and he's like, I want ham, salami, and the Land O'Lakes 2% cheese.
Who the fuck is he?
Right, a bougie ass bastard.
Tell the motherfucker to get some... Look at the ham I'm eating in the fridge. That shit's probably like the worst stuff ever created for man. I don't even want to tell people what I'm eating because I'm like, holy shit, you're eating that stuff? Think about the worst possible thing you could put in your body. I'm eating it.
People are trying to rename Italian lunches. Some bullshit.
Oh, for those out there that have no clue what Uncrustables are, these are Uncrustables.
If you don't know what an Uncrustable is...
Well, they might not have them where they live.
They're everywhere. This is not like a...
They're peanut butter and jelly, like, with the crust removed already.
Everybody knows what a fucking Uncrustable is.
They're pretty good frozen, too. They're better frozen than they are cold. Just FYI, if you have them, stick them in your freezer and have one while it's cold, like frozen. Oh, shit, it's the best.
Half frozen is better. Half frozen.
Let me show you guys what I eat for lunch. Well, I don't eat it every day. I've had it I haven't had this in a while.
How about a turkey sandwich and some Fritos? Marcus would eat turkey sandwiches. The ham and cheese loaf, that's like my guilty pleasure. Like, I don't eat Oscar Mayer stuff but that ham and cheese loaf, like, that's from my childhood, and that's like my guilty pleasure. Like, I love a ham and cheese loaf.
The thing is, though, it's not even real ham, and it's probably not even real cheese.
Yeah.
And I know it's probably the worst thing you could possibly eat, but
ham and cheese loaf with a little bit of mayo and mustard.
I haven't had it in like probably 10 years, and it's just as nasty.
I love it.
Well, I mean, would you eat it just by the meat itself? Probably not, because it's disgusting. Yeah.
No. Yeah, you have to have it on bread with a little bit of mayo and mustard.
Yeah, it's like an olive loaf, kind of.
To make it even better, you could put a cheese in between 2 of the pieces.
There's only one person in here drinking Ham's beer, and that would be Robert Skrelly.
I love tin tuna with mayo. Oh yeah, Billy, I love a tuna sandwich.
What's tinned tuna? In a can? Oh, okay.
Not the package.
What's the difference?
The ones in the tin have more water in them than the packaged ones. There's a little bit of water in the package, but I don't know.
I think she means like real tuna as opposed to canned tuna.
She said tinned.
Yeah, well,
that means it's in a tin.
Yeah, but as opposed to real tuna.
Like a raw tuna steak?
Yeah. I don't know. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Hog's head cheese? What the fuck is head cheese?
I can't.
What is that?
That's like the... Remember when we were watching like How It's Made, and we saw the head cheese, and it was like, it has like different pieces of like pork in it, like big chunks, and then there was a head cheese, so it's like a piece of meat that has like different pieces.
Why do they call it
head
cheese?
I don't know. There's like the olive loaf, with the big pieces of olive in it and stuff.
I had cow tongue a long time ago when I was buying lunch at the Roach Coach, and I bought steak tacos, and I thought they were steak tacos. And as I'm eating the taco, I'm like, damn, these are really good. And I look at the ingredients, and I realized that it wasn't steak; it was cow tongue.
Liverwurst with mustard is my favorite. That was
Oh
my
my God.
grandmother's favorite thing to have at the holidays. So I did used to eat liverwurst with mustard on a little cracker.
Is liverwurst that like doughy meat that you kind of? Ooh, God, that stuff is.
I have not had it probably since like 99, 2000, because that was like my grandma's thing. The last time we had it was like at her memorial.
Pickled pig's feet.
I'd be down to have some of that though.
You don't eat pickled pig's feet. Get the hell out of here, Brian. I'm talking to Brian. He's pretending he eats pickled pigs.
Or what are those? The smoked salmons that you can take and you just kind of scoop it out with the cracker.
Why don't everybody eat like good food, like mini tacos or hot pockets?
I don't know if it was salmon, but it was like a smoked fish, and you just kind of scoop it up with a cracker.
Every time I hear Pog's feet, I think of the Friday movie.
What's Pog's feet?
I think it meant hog's feet, maybe. Who knows? Liverwurst, mustard on a Ritz crack. That's disgusting. Is that really meat though? Because it's like
it's liver.
But why is it like?
Because it's like
the form of it's like almost like Play-Doh.
Pureed.
Ugh.
And then obviously additives and gelatins and stuff like
that. Man, why?
Which is weird because I hate liver. Like I don't even like giblets, nothing. But I like some liverwurst with mustard.
So they take pig's feet and they actually put them into a jar of vinegar and
they pickle them. You never seen them?
The feet they walk on, the shit they walk through, and you guys eat that stuff?
I know.
With calluses on them and shit? That's disgusting.
I don't eat them, but yes.
Oh, God.
Gary Cole says, happy you guys are back. Hope you're doing well, Mark. Much love to the family. Thank you so much. Partha says, hey, Mark and Angela, no questions for me. Just want to say hi. How is our celebrity doing? Is he back in the game? We missed you guys last week. Cheers.
Thank you. I consider myself half back in the game. I don't know.
So.
Next week might be a little rough for me, but I plan on. I think I can manage it. We'll see. If not, then if worst comes to worst, and I'm stuck on 1 milligram of that shit for my life, I can deal with 1 milligram. It's like a little tiny. It's just like the smallest little speck. It's impossible to believe that something that small can have anything to do with you, do anything to your body, but I guess it does. Liver on any kind. Liver. Yes, liver. My grandparents used to always eat the liver.
I think that's a real old school thing because my mom and grandma.
Frying pan?
Yeah.
The shit that actually looks like a liver?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't get it. The liver's, that's what filters out toxins. Yeah. So why would you want to eat something that's. I mean, obviously they clean it and shit, but still.
But it's in it, yeah.
That's like another thing I used to talk about a while ago. Like, the one thing you never see that's ever sold are lungs. Like, animal lungs. You don't eat... Someone actually emailed me and they said they do eat animal lungs in a certain country.
Yeah,
but they always sell every part of the animal, but you don't see lungs. Like, can I get a pound of cow lung? Like, I don't see it.
Or the spleen.
What about the kidneys?
No, they eat kidneys.
Do they?
Yeah. Some people eat placenta. Oof, yeah. Well.
That's the...
baby stuff.
Where do you get that at, though?
Women donate it.
Where do they get it at?
From their vagina.
So it comes out of you as you're pregnant?
No, it's the afterbirth.
So how do they get that from they get it from the doctor or something? Like, hey, can I get that to take home?
No, people have their babies at home with a doula or a midwife, and then they just keep their placenta.
What the hell's a doula?
A doula. It's not a doctor, but she's like a specialized like nurse that can deliver babies, but she's not an MD. It's a doula.
Ugh.
It's a whole culture that you don't know nothing about.
Oh. Ooh.
Lung is an ingredient in haggis. Yeah, I read that, yeah.
Lung is an ingredient in haggis. What is it? What's haggis? I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. My guess has been pretty... It's been
haggis,
pretty clean.
I think, is a Scottish thing. It's like a little nasty egg sac thing about this big, just full of just random bits and pieces. It looks disgusting.
I can eat liver, but can't cook it. Ugh. Wait, what?
I can eat liver but can't cook it.
Oh, okay.
So as long as it doesn't see it raw.
I got my first child's placenta in the freezer. She's going to be 9 next month. Wait, what?
Or people will send it to companies and they'll turn it into like little vitamin capsules, and then if you take it, then it's supposed to like make you better or something.
DC, somehow I believe DC that he would do something that. I believe DC has placenta, semen, and probably some eggs from his wife in the freezer, I bet.
Soaking liver in milk for an hour prior to cooking takes all the smell away. It's not the smell, it's the taste for sure. Thomas says, now that there was no show last time, I just want to say happy birthday and say I love you guys and see you when I wake up on Saturday morning here in Denmark, as it is unfortunately the middle of the night.
Happy birthday in Denmark, or happy birthday, or you say happy birthday to you.
Question, holiday, should it be a hotel or a motel or a tent? A hotel for a holiday.
What do you mean?
He's asking, like, if you go on holiday or vacation, should you do a motel, hotel, or a tent?
So a motel is laid out flat, and a hotel is like a high
Nicer.
rise.
Yeah, a motel is kind of like.
I like motels. They're more.
Yeah, but
they're more like a
hotels
hotel.
have better
Everyone
air
sees you
conditioning.
coming in. Like you can't be. Who's that?
Morgan, just tell me he's getting on the plane.
Oh, okay. I wonder how deep fried liver would be. That would be.
Oof.
I don't know.
You try it and let us know.
I heard they put placenta in hair conditioner. Is that true or is that no? Right?
I
They
have
can't
no
do
idea.
that. I don't know. Here we go. What do you want?
Nothing. He just said he was getting on the plane.
Shibidi-bop-bip-bop-bo. Angie, so great to see you, Mark. Proud of you. Happy birthday, Angela. Hotel for sure. Motels stink like piss. But why do motels have a bad name though? I mean, if it's the same thing, it's horizontal
Because
rather
motels
than
are normally
vertical.
used by the hour, and hotels are
Yeah,
not.
I guess you're right. But I mean, what's nice about a motel though is like you pull up to your door and your door's right there. A hotel, you got to park in a parking lot. You got to walk through the lobby. Everyone sees you. So if you want to go in there with a bunch of hookers, everyone knows you're bringing hookers into place. Is there such thing as a nice motel? Have you ever seen nice
Some are.
motels? I prefer motels. I don't know why I did. They're a little bit more private. Hotels,
You
everyone.
mean like the one we stayed in Indiana Beach?
Oh god, that place was.
That was a
creepy.
motel.
Ugh. That was the floor. The whole floor was cement. It was just like I don't know, something weird about that motel. I knew there was a difference, but I didn't really think it would be that big of a difference. I don't know. I'm going with motel. You can go with hotel,
Okay.
or you can pitch a tent. Fuck it.
No, I don't want. No, I want comfort. Stevie Marquez says, "Just want to say much love.
Thank you,
so
Stevie.
much." Jacqueline says, "Happy Friday, bitches. Been thinking of you guys since last week. Hope it hasn't been too rough."
I hope you're not thinking of us all week, cause bad on your part. I like licking the doorknobs at $10 motels. First of all, where the fuck are you finding a $10 motel at? Because that'd probably be cheaper to live there than to actually have an apartment nowadays. Yeah. And I don't know. Wasn't there a chick that was licking toilet seats when the C came out on Instagram?
I think so.
Remember there was this girl that she was licking toilet seats.
People were licking a lot of stuff when the C came out. Billy Lee says, "Hiya, Angela and Mark. So glad you're back. I'm sure I can say for all of us, we missed you. Hope Roger is doing well. He's doing great now that he's gotten several blowjobs out of the week."
Dude, if you when they all walked in, you probably knew that the first thing went through my head. I'm like, oh my! I felt like it was a flashback of Mark and Beth.
Yeah, that you told me that.
It hit me. I'm like, oh my god, this is. It was rough. It was just rough because I was going through like mental shit, and there were so many. Like, there wasn't a lot of people here, but for me, there was a lot of people.
Yeah. You want to tell them about the movie we watched, that Vivarium?
Oh, the weird one where it's.
They were in the house.
There's really not much to tell. It's a fucking
Have you
weird
guys
ass
seen
movie.
that movie, Vivarium?
Was it on Netflix or HBO? What was it on?
I think it's on Netflix.
It is a
Netflix or Hulu?
weird fucking. It's got that one dude in it. What's that dude? Curly hair.
Yeah, he played on. He's been in a lot of the movies with Jonah Hill and all them.
It's a good movie, but it's just very weird. And I actually had to look it up afterwards on Google to see what the point of the movie was. And I still kind of don't know the point of the movie.
If you haven't seen it, basically this couple, they're just dating.
Do you want to give it away?
Well, no, I'm not going to give it away, but just tell them.
That's the movie we talked about months ago on ST's channel when Stefan was here. Seriously? Was it?
Oh, my God.
Wow. All right, continue.
So a couple, they want to find a house, and they go into this realtor building, and the creepy guy takes them to see this house, but this little community, every single house looks exactly alike.
They're all the same.
So they go and see this house, and then the dude disappears, and then they try to leave, and they can't.
And they're stuck in this little community of houses that all look the same.
Yeah, and then like a package of food shows up randomly, and then all of a sudden another package shows up, and there's a baby in it, and it was very weird.
And then near the end, it gets really fucking weird.
Yeah.
If you like weird fucking movies,
yeah,
it's a good one.
I won't give the whole thing away, but it's like an alien extraterrestrial type of movie though.
It's not a very satisfying ending either.
No.
You're gonna leave. You'll end the movie like, what the fuck? Sorry I'm late, but the new Mission Impossible was awesome. Is there a new Mission Impossible?
I think so, yeah.
Nicholas, there's no excuse for being late. Whether it's movies, work, family, you got a death in the family, there's no reason to be late. Not alien inbreeding. I don't know what it is.
No, it wasn't alien inbreeding. It was I mean, it was definitely a good watch. It was good.
What I gathered from it was aliens trying to understand how humans work, maybe.
And wanting to be humans, so they're trying to be raised by humans, and they're almost perfect, but not. They're just a little off.
They're a little weird.
Yeah.
They do like a little weird shit. River Wild on Netflix was good. What is River Wild?
I don't know.
Better add that to the list.
Have any of you guys watched this show? It's on Netflix. I guess this is season 2 that's out. I never heard of season 1 though. But it has
DC, how did you see the Ninja Turtles? You're not allowed within 100 feet of any kind of childlike buildings or activities? Did you have a police escort when you went there? What was this movie called exactly? Valerium, right?
Vivarium or something.
Vivarium?
Yeah. It's got Steve Martin and Martin Short in it, and Selena Gomez. It's like they're detectives, or they're trying to solve crimes or something.
Oh, I've been trying to find a topless picture of Selena Gomez for years now. Anybody got one? I don't know why, but
she's got bigger boobs now.
Yeah, I don't know if that's from her being pregnant or she had.
No, she's not getting pregnant. She gained a little bit of. I think she gained some weight for this role. She's a lot bigger than she used to.
She got implants. She had to get implants though, 'cause she used to be super flat. Are you an alien? You're a little special. I'm a lot of special. Being married to Angela, you gotta be a little special. When are you gonna collab again?
I will twist your nipple.
Collab with who? I hope to God you don't think of Vape Company. There ain't no Vape Company on this planet that wants to collab with me. The only collab I'm doing is, I'm not sure. No collabs. I'm still trying to get used to going. I feel like I haven't gone live in like a month. Like right now, this feels really awkward going live. And we've only missed the show for 1 week.
Yeah, but you didn't go live Monday. You didn't go live Thursday. You didn't go live Wednesday. You're going live literally 5, maybe 6 days a week.
I know.
And you went from that to 1.
It just feels weird.
She has bipolar, and the meds cause the weight gain. Oh well, that sucks. But whatever.
Is it?
Yeah. She also has lupus. She has lupus too, so that could have made her weight gain too.
She's got lupus?
Yeah, she had her kidney removed.
Damn.
Or she got a kidney transplant or something. Alex Davila says, Grim Green sucks ass, but have you tried the Empire Squonk?
Yes, we have one. One was sent as a gift from...
Gifted. Oh, wait, I had a...
Oh,
sorry.
Help my brain out.
Happy Hippie, thank you so much for that PayPal donation.
Brent sent... Who sent it? Oh my God.
Charles O'Brien, thank you so much. Missed you guys last week. Hope everything is okay. And then Happy Hippie.
Who sent that?
So Charles O'Brien and Happy Hippie sent one too. Happy
Thank you,
Friday.
Chuck and Hippie, for those beautiful, beautiful donations. Mark looks like a rookie. I feel like a rookie right now.
Gary and Alexis say hi, Mark and Angela, and main man Roger. Just wanted to say hi and hope all is well with you guys. P.S. Angela, give Mark a titty twister, please.
My nipples are. Come on, don't do this. This is too painful.
Dakota Simon, look at you with your little Fagin fuckboy free comment.
39 months. Thank you, sir. What up, Mark and Angela? Nothing actually. So, when you, I guess we could just have this conversation while we're live rather than wait till we're not live. So when you and your brother get here, it's not gonna be like an all-night event, is it? Because you gotta get up early.
I'm going to bed. Yeah, we
Okay.
might smoke and then I'm going to bed.
Oh, okay. So tomorrow, she's going to see her dad or serial killer that she hasn't seen in 30 years, you said?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go see my friend that I haven't seen in 10 years?
It's something maybe.
Is it 10 years?
Maybe it's like 6 or 7. It's definitely more than 5. That's for sure.
I'm meeting him
At Denny's.
He wanted to meet at a bar, but I'm like, I really don't drink that much anymore, and I just I don't want to really do a bar. So he's like, well, we want to go to Hooters or Denny's? I'm like, if we go to Hooters, I'll probably end up getting arrested for grabbing someone, so let's go to Denny's.
You would be in the fetal position crying because there'll be way too many people at Hooters.
Nah, I don't know. I've been pretty. Everything is like getting off this medicine. Everything is so different. Everything is different. Everything feels different, looks different. I mean, I went out twice in a row by myself.
I know.
With no wife escort.
You don't even tell me you're leaving.
And I didn't even tell you I'm leaving. Hopefully I got killed and you didn't know where I was. You see me on the news.
Why would you do that to somebody?
I have no idea.
You're an asshole.
But no, I don't. It wasn't. I didn't want to go there because of the crowd situation. There's too many titties there for me to. I can't control myself at places like Hooters because they say, oh, you're not supposed to stare, but it's like, well, if girls are walking around dressed like that, they're dressed for you to look at them, right?
I would think.
Isn't it the point of them dressing like that?
Yeah.
So why can't you look at them?
Nobody said you can't look at them.
You can't stare at them?
Nobody said that.
Can you touch yourself while you're staring at them?
No.
Oh, okay.
And then last question from Facebook is from Chuck. He says, is it really necessary to answer Dylan's question?
It's never necessary, but we try to make Dylan feel special, even though he's already special. Mark, we need to do a road trip up to Sheboygan for the weekend. Oh God, that's not on my bucket list.
And there was actually one more because I refreshed from Ginger. Thank you, Ginger. He says, Mark, are you sure Angela didn't switch the mushrooms for Cialis? Yeah, did not do that.
I don't know, but I have a feeling she's still putting mushrooms in shit.
I haven't even bought them.
I know, but there's certain foods you've been making that have a weird texture, and I have a
God.
feeling you're putting mushrooms in shit.
I'm not.
The point is to stare. That's why it's Hooters. I know, but then I don't know. Hooters is just, I don't know. Hooters is, I don't know. Hooters is just, I don't even know how to.
How's their seafood? Like, how are their crab legs and stuff at Hooters? I always want to get it, but I'm always like, is like their seafood and like shrimp and stuff good?
Drink a pallet of hams. Holy Jesus Christ.
Well, maybe now that he's getting off this stuff and he's feeling more adventurous, we might take a ride up to Sheboygan.
Yeah, I'm adventurous, not that adventurous. Any town that Terry is in, I'm staying far away from. Far, far away from.
Twin Peaks is the sluttier Hooters.
Hooters.
Twin Peaks? What is that?
Like I say that I would prefer them to have their titties out, but then I can't eat because I don't think nudity and food go together. Like I can't watch porno and eat.
Yeah, well.
I can't go to a strip club and eat a sandwich. Like, it's just too awkward. So as much as it would probably be nice to have their titties out, and more than likely most of those women there are flat chested. They wear like $90 bras to make their A cups look like a D cup.
Jason, thank you so much for that. Glad you're here this Friday. Ruined last Friday. SOBJK.
Thank you, Jason. I'm sorry if I ruined your Friday, because you know damn well I didn't ruin your Thursday, you son of a bitch.
Titties just make you smile and eat at the same time. You are healing. Titties are good medicine, Mark.
I would agree. That is, actually, you know what? We should go to Hooters. And they could say, well, why are you staring at me?
Tilted Kilt is good. The Tilted Kilt out here closed down and
Yeah.
turned into Miller's Ale House, which is also delicious.
The Tilted Kilt, the girls there were a little bit more, I don't want to say classy, but they were, I prefer their
They were
outfits
in
better.
little kilts and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, got little.
I think they were, I like their outfits a lot more than I do,
Robert Scruggs, thank you so much for that. Fagan
Get your ass
fuckboy
to New York.
comment.
We were in New York, Mr. Scully, and you were nowhere to be found. So I've been to New York, so now it's your turn to come to Chicago.
Why don't they have a restaurant called Balls? Because nobody wants balls hanging in their food. They're hairy, they're sweaty, they're just hanging
Dude, I would
there.
love, as gay as it sounds,
Nobody
I would
wants-
love to go to a restaurant called Balls where dudes' balls are hanging out. That would be fucking hilarious.
Then it's not pretty to look at.
Aren't women supposed to love the look of penises and balls? No?
You like the feel, not the look.
Well, guys like the look of, well, I'm not a huge fan of the look of a vagina.
No, but
It's
you
not
like
the-
titties.
Yeah, love titty, but it's like the vagina is not the prettiest looking thing. Like, it's pretty looking when you're horny, but if you look at like a picture of one, it's like, yeah, it looks all right. It's like mangled up looking. Was in a hospital at the same time. Should have came to visit.
You didn't even know Robert then, did you?
No, I didn't know Robert. We were in New York when I was at Brian's house for the week. When we stood over at their house for the week. I don't even think I knew you back then. I don't even think you were watching my videos back then.
Yeah.
Or maybe you were. I'm not sure. What year was that? Any idea?
It was 5 years ago or more. It was like 5 years ago. 2018, maybe.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. We went there for New Year's.
Wait, you were in a hospital 5 years ago, or what are you talking about? I'm confused now.
Raw Chuck, thank you so much for that. Moose Knuckle Lodge has a nice ring to it.
Moose knuckle, moose knuckle. Is there any comments from the last week's show,
Oh.
which is 2 weeks ago? Shibidi-bop-bop. I don't know. I think a place called Balls would be hilarious, and for some weird reason I think dudes would hang out there more than women would. Straight guys, though, not gay guys. You might have your occasional gay guy hang out there, but for some weird reason I just think it'd be popular with straight guys because it'd be funny as hell. Seeing dudes walk around with their nuts hanging out, delivering, like, bringing burgers and beer to the table. Angela, do you listen to Marshmello? Asking because of your t-shirt.
No, sure don't. I just like the t-shirt.
Oh, is that?
I
What's
guess.
the t-shirt?
It's
Where'd you buy the shirt at?
Sheen,
Oh, one of those
the app.
Identity stealing apps.
It's not. So question or comment from the last show that we did is from Richard. He says, if you had Patreon, I would definitely join. I appreciate your direction. You and Mike, I have learned the most from. Thanks, bro.
Wow, you weren't shit. Hey, that's nice. Yeah, I had Patreon twice, and both times it failed because Angela. I blame it on her. At least the second time, I blame it on her.
Second time was my fault, but we weren't doing anything so for me to post.
Angie said, Falcon Legend still the best tank right now. Only juicy vaginas rule, and titties, of course. Get as much as you can. Both of you. The Falcon Legend, I'm going to say probably is one of the best sub-ohm tanks probably at the moment. Out of all the ones I've tried, I don't see how they can get any better than that. Like, how much better can you get in a sub-ohm tank? I don't think it's possible. But I'm going to say yes. Falcon Legend. The Saker's tank also. I didn't know I had this weird argument with somebody that left a comment on my Saker's tank video about removing the glass. And the guy was telling me, oh, I have to remove the screws to take the tank off. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? There's no screws on this tank. It's a sub-ohm tank. But I guess there's another tank they came out with that actually, the tank is held in with screws. I wasn't aware of this. You're probably like, what are you talking about? It's a vape thing.
Yeah, I'm bored.
Of course you are. Do something. Dance. I want to find this picture because I feel like a complete idiot. Where's that tank at? Work with me. Why don't you sing or something? Is it called the Sakers? Oh, there it is. I was not aware. Those are screws, right?
Yeah.
Has anyone used this tank before? That's a Sager's tank. And it's got some kind of weird ass screws. I don't. Wait, where did the screws go? Now they're gone.
Yeah, it's not the same one.
It is a different one. Those are screws, right? It doesn't
Yeah.
make. I don't know, but someone left a comment on one of my videos, and I thought, like, dude, what are you talking about? I thought he was smoking crack, but we broke something. I never seen this before. How the fuck does that work? I don't even get that. That does. I mean, it looks kind of like this. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, what are you talking about? I have no idea. Oh yeah, Falcon Legend, best
There
tank.
you go. Right there.
Best sub-ohm tank possible. Dakota Simon, thank you, sir, for that donation. Hey, Mark, when you get some time, could you check your messenger and help a brother out trying to figure out better quality guitar videos, hopefully using my new MacBook Air in some way. Thanks, brother. Ooh, Dakota, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't look at... Dakota has recently started playing guitar, I think, I don't know, maybe like 6 months ago. And he's doing damn good. Have you put up any more videos? All right, let's answer your question live. Holy shit, you messaged me and I haven't even... I'm hoping you can help me. So I have the new MacBook Air Imp 2, and I'm wanting to film, post higher quality guitar covers. How do I get the music to sound more clear, like directly through the computer rather than the speakers picking it up in the background? Also, I see I can run my guitar through my computer as well. How do I do all this stuff? I'm lost currently on how to do it right now. Currently turn the music on my... Okay, so there's a few ways you could do this. So you got two... Well, see, do you have two options? Yeah, you got two options. So you can download a... There's a million different amp simulators on the internet. And your computer will act as the amplifier. Any kind of amp you want. Any kind of sound you want to make it. Or you can buy something that... this is hard to explain. Like a guitar multi-effects processor, and then just run that into the MacBook. So, but if your MacBook is powerful enough, or your MacBook Air, which it is because it's an M2, all you need is an interface to get your guitar into the Mac, which I think that's USB-C on the MacBook Air. So you can get it. I'll send you a link to a few different whatchamacallits. Hold on, I think I have... Do I have one? Hold on. Hold the phone. We have a question. Let me show you real quick, because I have... Sing or dance or do something. Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Trying to get back to YouTube here.
I'm trying to...
That...
Hold on, Dakota. Hold on, sir.
Lord.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Make faces. I don't know. Hold on.
Angela's ready for couch time. I'm just very relaxed from that CBD, but him talking about the vaping and now the MacBook, that's not interesting to me. So I just kind of start to veer off a little bit. Did I miss it all? Dan Carey? No. Well, kind of, I guess. It is 8 o'clock.
Angela hates vape questions and guitar questions. All right. Ooh, that was a lot of walking.
I don't hate them. I just can't.
Oh, shit.
You and that fucking mod.
I knocked this thing over 20 times a day. So, hold on. You can get something as small as one of these. I'll send you a link. Your guitar plugs into there. That end goes into your computer, and then you would download an amp sim, and it would sound like you're playing through an amp, and you record it directly to your computer. Perfect. You could do that. You could buy an interface. These are really cheap. There's a million different ones. You could plug in a mic, guitar, whatever you want, and it's pretty much kind of like the same thing as this. This is a bit higher quality than this. These are like $40, I think, or maybe 40 or 50. This is like 80 or 90, but this is probably higher quality. And then that will, if you do this, you want to download a amp sim. So an amp sim would be like, or here, you know what? Let me show you. Let's get even deeper because I love.
All right, well then I'm going to get a snack.
All right, you go get a snack. Angela hates.
It's boring.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm sorry. One of the many amp simulators out there. You can pretty much do it that way. Or you can buy an effects processor. Like, once again, there's a million on the market. I have like the Quad Cortex, where everything's built into the actual unit. Let's say something like this. You plug your guitar in, the unit does all the work, and it sends out the audio to your laptop, and your laptop doesn't have to do any of the like heavy lifting. So then if you want to record, you could still record, and it's not like bogging down your laptop since the unit itself is doing all the work. But you got an M2 Max, so it should be pretty quick. So if you go with Amp Simulator, you know, there's two ways to do it. But I'll send you some links when the show's over on Amazon of a few things you could use. And then also the option of using this, what's kind of nice is you can plug your guitar in here, run it to your Mac, and then if for any reason you ever want to record an actual amplifier in your room, you could plug in a microphone into here also, and then run the mic up to your speaker cabinet if you ever, go that route one day. But yeah, that's that. Thank you. Hopefully that helped, and I'll send you some links. Thank you. I got to visit one of Mark's favorite stores, Menards, yesterday. Was it amazing? Oh, was it amazing? Did you go to one of the two-floor Menards, or was it a single-floor Menards? And did it have a pianist or pianoist, whatever they're called? I've yet to hear you play your guitar, Mark. Well, you know what? I don't think these guitars behind me are necessarily real. A lot of fake stuff going on. There's a few shorts of me just jamming around. I don't like playing guitar on, I don't know, the problem with me, I'm not going to say I'm like a perfectionist, but I like things to kind of be perfect. Like when I'm shooting my videos, I'm anal. I'm always like, recording parts over and over and over again. And when it comes to doing something like that, like recording guitar, everything's got to be perfect. And when I did those guitar videos where I'm just playing like brief little like 30-second clips of shit, those videos took forever to do because I'm so overly anal about everything I do. If there's one little fuck up or this or that, I'm like, oh, gotta do it again. Doesn't sound right, gotta do it again. I wish I wasn't like that, because then I could just, do shit a lot quicker and easier, but I'm going to be looking into the sim deals. It'll be better than my amp is capable. Oh, yeah. There's a ton of free ones, and usually every amp sim has a 7 or 14-day free trial. You got amp sims that are solely one particular amp. Like, so for instance, I bought a few amp sims I have an amp sim of the Seldano SLO 100. One of the Friedman. It's a Friedman amp sim. Or you can buy amp sims that simulate a bunch of different amps. It has like fucking 40 different amps in it. So if you want like a Fender amp or a Marshall amp or whatever. So there's different. And then they got, it's a whole world of crazy shit. But recording direct like that is a lot easier. Obviously, it's easier and it's quieter because you don't have to be quiet in the background. The only downside to it is like it's all digital, so you don't have the whole analog thing going on. Yada yada yada, and yeah. But that's for really anal people. That is Angela getting a snack. What are you doing?
Oh my God.
This son of a bitch. Did you sell that chair already? No, I gave the chair to Marcus. Because even though the chair was nice, and I would have loved to have kept it down here, the only time I would use it is probably on Friday when we did the show. And other than that, it would just sit there. So his chair was fucking horrible. I didn't realize how bad his chair was. I just thought he wanted a new chair because he was bored. When I actually got that chair, I took it out of his room like, holy fuck, how the hell is he... Like, it was collapsed. It had like 3 wheels on it. I think I felt bad at some point. What are you doing?
I had a snack.
Were you eating off camera? Did you change clothes?
No.
You didn't have that shirt on.
I just put a sweater on because I was getting chilly.
What if people want to watch you eat?
No, I don't like that.
Oh, come eat. Come on. What is that?
Oh, bagels.
Where'd you get those at?
I had I had 2 left in the bag at work, so I just brought them home so I could have a snack.
Well, come eat. Shit, who cares, man? Damn. I don't know where you got these mini bagels at, but hook a brother up, man. Thank you, Angie. Did you sell it? No, I already answered that. No, yeah. So Marcus has the chair. It's a nice chair.
Mm-hmm. It is a nice chair. He likes it.
He'll probably break it in a couple weeks, but I wonder how good their warranty. They claim that they warranty that thing for, was it 1 or 3 years or something like that? It was pretty decent warranty for.
My Falcon Legend leaks. Does yours?
So, were you the one are you the chick that someone left a comment on one of my videos that I answered today that their Falcon Legend leaks. And I replied to him. I don't think it was you. It might have been someone else. So I'll tell you the same thing I posted. Check to make sure all the O-rings are in place. Make sure the coil is screwed down tight, obviously. Also, make sure the top cap is on there tight.
Said not me.
Okay, it wasn't you. Make sure the top cap is tight. If it's loose, then air is going to get in there and it's going to leak. Also, I don't know what VG-PG ratio liquid you're using, but usually 50-50 liquid in those super sub-ohm tanks don't do too well because the liquid's too thin. Or if you got the tank and you're in like 90-degree weather, it's going to thin out the juice and make it leak like crazy.
Happy Hippie just said don't leave it in a hot car.
Yeah. When the juice gets hot, it gets really thin and I think it leaks out. 70-30. Okay, so the juice is fine. Just check the O-rings, make sure everything's tight. But I think with that tank, I think the if I remember correctly, the top cap on there, sometimes it was kind of loose, sometimes it wasn't. Like just the slightest bit of air getting inside of there will cause it to leak.
Yeah, he's going in Zoom.
Yeah, I'll be in Zoom after this disaster. I think, I don't want to say a lot of those big high wattage mesh sub-ohm tanks, they're really sensitive to leaking. Like if you let them sit on your desk for a while, sometimes they'll leak. I mean, I never had any major leaking problems, but if I ever took it out, for instance, it would leak, no doubt.
Seems to leak if I tilt the mod to vape.
Yeah, so then, I don't know, that's weird.
Like that?
Yeah.
Maybe it's too full. And maybe is it a lot leaking out, or maybe just a couple dribbles? Because mine.
Well, yeah, but still, it shouldn't be leaking like that. I mean, those are the only things I could tell you. Just check to make sure the O-rings are there, everything's tight, that the top cap's on tight. But yeah, like Jason said, it's got to be a seal or something like. I mean, unless the coil head you're using is just old as shit and the cotton is degraded to the point where it's just like the juice is just flowing right through it. I just quit again a lot.
What?
I don't know. Would you quit? Youth eating is throwing me off. I can't stay focused. Dude, this site I'm on, I don't even know what site this is. Nick Salt, coils, and then it goes to... Where did I just see that at? Spare glass and... Oh, I thought it said fucking bongs and pipe. What the fuck website is this? Oh, never heard of it. Oh, you quit smoking. Okay. You just quit smoking and you're already using that Agent Legend tank? Holy shit, that's a big jump. Or the Falcon Legend. Why did I say Aegis Legend? Well, because there is an Aegis Legend, I think. Yeah, there is.
You're just talking to yourself at this point.
I know. My brain's all over the fucking place. I'm telling you, things are so different. It's... She vaped before. Okay, so you smoked, you vaped, you quit vaping, you smoked again, then you went back to vaping. I would say, I don't know. Do you really need that much vapor output and that high of a wattage? Or is that how you like to vape? I quit 5 years ago and was building... Oh, okay. Well, if you were building, shit, I would even... Well, I guess sub-ohm tanks are more convenient. Ever since I switched to a single coil RTA, life has just been so much easier. Vape life, should I say, has been so much easier. I don't miss the sub-ohm tanks for that exact reason, because just out of nowhere, shit would start leaking sometimes.
She said, yeah, she needs all that because she was a chain smoker.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, mine never really leaked, except the only times mine would leak is if it sat on the desk for a couple days, and I were to pick it up and usually bring it to my mouth, or it would be flooded, or it might leak out a little, or if I brought it outside and it was hot as shit outside. Other than that, I never had any leakage issues off of it. But that's not saying that no one else had. I can't even stand this. I can't stand the smell of...
when patients come in and they're just like engulfed in the cigarette, it's like makes me want to vomit. It's so bad.
You know what? I can stand the smell of an exhaled cigarette. I can't stand the smell of a burning cigarette. Mm-hmm. Like a burning cigarette, when it's sitting there in the ashtray or someone's holding it, that will make me cough and it will burn my fucking eyes. But if you're exhaling the smoke, something about it, just, I don't know if it's just different or whatever, but it's a lot easier to deal with. I'm trying to think. Well, I mean, if you want to stick with sub-ohm tanks, I know the Freemax, a lot of the recent Freemax sub-ohm tanks are really good. They're high wattage. I haven't experienced any leakage off of them. I think what's the newest one is like the Fire Luke Mesh, I think. Is it one of their newest ones? But Freemax makes really good sub-ohm tanks, high wattage tanks. Also, Vaporesso with the PMP coils. They make really good tanks. The problem is, like, when you get those really high wattage sub-ohm tanks, those coil heads are so big, and when you look at the coil head on the inside, it's just like a big gaping like space with just like a sheet of mesh. So they can leak very easily because there's not really much to the coil.
I think there's only like 5 people still in here.
Oh, well. I'm 6. Are you making fun of me because I'm talking about vaping?
Mm-hmm.
You son of a bitch. I'm saying try to educate people. There's 33,000 people watching. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
5 people. Angela gets extreme. She hates vape talk and guitar talk. 2 things she hates the most. Thank you, Angie. At least someone appreciates my help.
Well, you can sit here and talk about it all night. I'll just go upstairs. It's fine.
Of course. Let's hear your input. What would you suggest?
How about this one?
It's an RTA. I haven't vaped this one. I don't think it's. You could. Isn't like the bottom of it dark, right? I think.
Yeah.
This is how long this has been sitting on my desk. Look at like the two-tone color at the bottom of the tank. It's like black at the bottom. Have you ever really looked inside the chimney of your RTA or whatever atomizer you're using after you've been vaping on it for a couple of weeks? Even if you just rinse it off under the sink and dry it, look inside the chimney next time. It's like fucking tar buildup. Yeah. It is so disgusting. It's like black.
Yeah, I have to take goop. When I clean everything, I take a Q-tip and I.
Isn't it nasty?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Like it looks like. So the next time you're washing your atomizers and you think just rinsing them off is doing the job, hell no. I could probably stick this in here, right? This one I think I might have cleaned out. There's just a little bit of it. Look at this fucking black.
You do mine. That probably thing is nasty.
Yeah, yours. You vape your shit for like 3 months before you clean it. Yeah, so when your juice starts turning black like that, that's chances are your atomizer is dirty as shit. I'm assuming that's like the sweetener buildup.
I clean my drip tip pretty frequently because it gets nasty. So.
Oh, yours an RD. I forgot. Got to change and clean it. You touch my heart every time I watch, Mark. Your heart is so huge, and you're always stronger than you think. You know, I don't want to have a huge heart. I want to have a huge penis. I'm not supposed to laugh. Oh, wait. That has a little bit of odor to it, I think. So we could just sit here and watch you finish the last. Now that you ate that, you're not going to eat it all tonight. So am I on my own now?
No,
for dinner?
I'll still eat something.
Angie, how much he pay you to say that? I did pay her under the table. Hey, Burr RDA that I use, a tobacco in the chamber and chimney are black. I have to scrub it to get it clean. I know, like...
Well, mine's stained now, but I still get a Q-tip and...
Even sometimes my ultrasonic cleaner... I'll leave it in there for 30 minutes, and sometimes it still won't do unless I have the heater on it and have the water extremely hot. No, I'm not. I'm saving myself for whatever you're gonna get me, whether it be food or vagina or oh no, we can't. Oh man.
We need a fucking bulk bridge already. Angela, what time is your brother arriving? It says his plane lands at 9:30. Hello, Butter Squad.
So you guys are coming here, smoking weed, and then going to bed?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Or are you coming here... Are you guys smoking or vaping or eating?
No, it's probably smoking. Yeah.
Just baking soda and water does a great job in the ultrasonic. You know what? I never tried that. Baking soda. We got baking soda?
Yeah.
I gotta try that. Because one thing, the ultrasonic cleaner, I mean, it works. The one I bought works really good, especially with the heater on there. But I feel like it needs some sort of scrubbing something in it to kind of give it a little extra. I used to put vinegar in shit. Vinegar works wonders for cleaning vape gear, but if you don't take the O-rings off...
So it works for cooking crack, too.
The vinegar will stretch the O-rings out like crazy time. Like, you'll put an O-ring in there with vinegar, take it out, and after the O-ring will be fucking that big. They use baking soda to make crack?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. My plane took off 20 years ago, and I've been grounded. Well, I think we're done because we're kind of just sitting here with our fingers in our ass. Yeah. Did CBD work or no?
Yeah.
Made you like relax more than anything?
Mm-hmm. I think the THC was kind of kicking in because I got really cold. That's why I put my hoodie on.
Weed makes you cold?
Yeah, if I get, like, when I get high, like, I don't know why, I just get really cold.
Did it make you high or no?
I think so, a little bit, yeah.
See, I don't understand how that's possible, that they could... I don't get this. So I know, like, what is it, like 0.07 or 0.70?
Like, I think you'll really like those because it doesn't... Like, you don't realize you're high, and then all of a sudden I was just freezing. So I was like, yeah, I think I'm high.
Yeah, because I bought this because I don't...
Does it look it?
I'm probably the only human on this planet who doesn't like the high I get off of weed. Like, I just don't like it. I feel like I'm always thinking, like, if something comes up that I have to do something, then it's like, oh, shit. I think when I was younger, it was fun to get high because I didn't really have anything to have to worry about. But now that you're older, like, what if you're high and then you get a phone call like, oh, my God. You got to do this, you got to do that, or whatever. Like,
I had just smoked like 2 hitters, and Marcus called and was like, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, see, that would have fucking freaked me. I would have. That's exactly why I hate smoking weed. Shit like that.
I had to go talk to the police.
Yeah,
Don't.
I would have said, you know what, I don't have a kid. Just take him.
Just take him.
I don't like weed high either, Mark. You're not alone. Oh, okay, good. I don't. I wish I could like it, because I'd love to fucking sit there and smoke weed, like... When I was young, when I smoked weed, it made me happy and crazy and giggly. But as the years went on, it just made me more fucking paranoid.
Oh, I left my mod upstairs.
Anywho, I think we're done. You want to say bye before you leave?
Bye.
You're just dying to get out of here, aren't you?
No, I forgot my mod upstairs.
Oh. I don't like to smoke anymore either. My husband constantly smokes. Guess he needs it with me. Hey, he probably... Somebody, I would think you would need some type of drugs to deal with Cheryl, like whether it be like weed. I'd probably need meth or crack to deal with Cheryl. She seems like a handful. I hate to take off the edge. Maybe like, what is it called? Microdosing, where you take like the smallest bit that doesn't necessarily get you high, but it just makes you a little bit something. I ate 750 milligram edible that went to an amusement park. Holy fucking shit. Wow. I ate a 5 milligram edible and I'm good for the night. Like I buy these I don't know what they are. They're THC, CB, I don't know if they're CBG or CBD. They're one of the two. But they're perfect for sleeping because it's the only edible I've found that if I take it when I go to bed and I wake up in the middle of the night to take a piss or something, I can lay back down and go right back to sleep. Usually when I wake up, it's hard to go back to sleep, but these fuckers things make you sleep like immediately. And I take them when I go to sleep so that way I don't really feel the high because I'm sleeping. HHC cookies. There you go. Hippie knows exactly where it's at right there. Are you back for more?
More what? No, I'm going to sit here and you can stay live and I'll sit here.
Wow, you're not going to sit over here with us?
No.
Wow. She must be high or something. Are you okay?
No.
You seem a little weird.
No.
These lights are super bright today. I got extremely high. My sister came over. Her husband got lost in the woods and had to call a rescue squad to find him. I'm standing around with the police. See, that's exactly. It's shit like that. So you sit here and you smoke a little weed. I get a phone call from my parents. Oh my God, you need to take us to the hospital or something like that. Like there's no way I could deal with that. So that kind of like pressure is always on my mind whenever I get high that something's going to happen. Like someone's going to come knocking on the door. And it's too much. That's why CBD is nice because it kind of gives you the THC, kind of the benefits of it without the high. Anyways, I think we're done because now I'm just rambling on. And Angela's, I think, feeling the CBD, and these lights are driving me nuts. Oh my God, is the internet out again? Oh no, it's not. Anyways, folks, it's been fun. A little awkward since we haven't been live in like a week. I feel like I haven't been live in like, I don't know, 4 months. But that's so much better. Woo! Anyway, I can't answer the phone or be of help to anyone when I'm a bit too high. Exactly. See, that's the thing. I think if I were to get high, I would turn my fucking phone off, lock the door, or I would do it either extremely late at night where nothing's going on, or super early in the morning where nothing could possibly happen. Mr. Chuck, thank you, sir, for that donation. There is a passcode in Zoom now. It's 2022. That's kind of a year old, but thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully next week will be a little bit more exciting, because tonight was a bit little, I don't know, it felt kind of weird. Did tonight feel weird to you?
Yes.
Maybe you shouldn't eat edibles before the show. I get high.
Your decision.
See, I get high and focus. I wish. I mean,
I do that too. Like, I would love to sit and do my puzzle right now, but I'll sit here for hours and just do it and forget that I gotta go pick up my brother.
Other drugs make me focus more. Weed doesn't make me really focus. Or if anything, weed makes me over focus to where I fuck things up because I'm focusing too hard. I don't know. I've tried so many times to love weed and smoke it. I've tried different types and kinds and ways. And I just, for some reason, my body just does not like it. Doesn't like the high. Anyways, this show, for some reason, we always talk about drugs. You would think we'd have some drugs, but we don't. I'm a complete asshole if I don't smoke funk.
Well, that means you might have a problem.
You might have a problem. Well, having a weed problem is not really a problem, though. Because weed is, like, more accepted than shit tobacco is. Which is so weird, because not too long ago, we was like, oh my God. Now it's socially acceptable. My doctor smokes. My lawyer smokes. The priest is smoking a bowl. Angela is probably your best nurse this past week. You might need to go be her nurse now. She's a good nurse. She's not really a good psychiatrist. She's horrible when it comes to any kind of mental support. But physical-wise, she's an amazing nurse.
How can I give you support that I don't have for myself, though?
I know, but still. Yeah, if you need a physical nurse, she's there for you. If you need a psychiatrist, look the other way. 4 to 5 doctors prefer Maui Wowie. The world runs on pharmaceuticals. I prefer pharmaceuticals over weed any day of the week. I'm more of an upper, not a downer kind of guy. And weed, to me, is a downer. What would you say, Angela? Is weed an upper or downer for you?
I don't know. It's kind of right in the middle, because downer to me will actually lower my mood, where it doesn't.
But it's not an upper to give you
Right.
So just a stabilizer?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you. I'll see you Monday, maybe the weekend. Who knows? Not sure. Probably not, but you never know. It might be. I'll see some of you in Zoom. Good night, folks. Merry Christmas if I don't see you by Christmas, which hopefully I do. You might see me tomorrow on the news when Angela's body's found in a basement somewhere in Illinois. Not that I'm wishing for it to happen. I'm just saying if. Because you never know, right? I guess. Bye. Shoo-ba-ba-ba.